My name is Jane. This is International Women's Day here on Bolton FM, and I've got another guest online. I've got Lesley Simm from Age UK, Age UK Bolton. Welcome, Lesley.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to come on today, especially on such a fantastic day for everybody. Yeah, that's super.
Oh, that's our pleasure. Thank you. Now, you're going to have a chat with us, a little chat about keeping active in our later years.
That's right, yes. In fact, it was quite fortuitous today. We had a lady pop into the Age and Well Centre at Barnworth who was coming along to take part in one of our strength and balance exercise classes. And it turns out that this lady used to volunteer for us about 15, 20 years ago, and she volunteered for us for 17 years. Oh. And she's now in her late 80s. And she was saying what a fantastic experience volunteering was for her with Age UK, but also how it kept her fit and active, and how she still volunteers now. Unfortunately, not for us. She's very active and out and about in the community. So it was fantastic to have the lady attend today. Yeah, and we were talking in the centre this week about the importance of our volunteers and our clients keeping active and keeping busy, and all the opportunities that we do have over at the centre in Falmouth, but also across the borough. So did you want me to tell you a little bit about some of those opportunities?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Lesley.
Well, one of the things that we're very aware of is that we have lots of women attending our classes and our events. And we try and respond to ladies' inquiries and requests and put on activities that suit them. But one of the things that we want to do is encourage more ladies, women who are at the older end of the scale to come along to activities. We have lots of ladies, women who are in the late 60s, 70s, 80s that attend activities. But we're trying to appeal to the younger end, so the 50 pluses to come. So we've been putting on more activities for them. For example, we have a walking football class that's starting up.
I fancy that.
Yeah, and it's for ladies, women over, I keep saying ladies, for women over 60. That's at the Bolton Arena on a Tuesday night, 7 o'clock till 8. So that is something that we're trying to appeal more to the younger end of the older, because obviously, we support women and men as well that are over 50. But that is something that we'd like to do. We've also got a curling group that is just starting to book up, and that's on a Wednesday afternoon from after the Easter holidays. It's the 28th of April, and that's at our centre at Barnworth. And that is for men and women, but we're trying to encourage more women to that because we know that it's quite popular, especially with the curling groups doing so well in the Winter Olympics.
In the Olympics, yeah, there will be a renewed interest in that, won't there? Yeah.
So we're trying to tap into that. And we also have a seated exercise class for women as well, and that's at Astley Bridge at the All Souls Community Centre. And that's one that Laura runs. I've not actually got the time in front of me. I think it's... just let me find the time a moment. Yeah, it's a Wednesday morning, that class. So we do have some women-specific activities, but like I say, we try and develop new things for people. So we've recently set up some social events. We have a friendship cafe, an afternoon tea. These, again, are both over at the Cross Street Age and Well Centre in Farnworth. And we're finding that those are going down really well with all ages of women. So we've got the younger end and the older end of the spectrum, from people in their very early 50s all the way through to their late 80s, attending on that. So yeah, there are a number of social activities and creative activities out and about in the community.
So there is plenty for everybody to do, isn't there, to get involved in? Keep the minds active, keep the bodies active, to stay involved in the community. Yeah.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, and we were thinking about our volunteers as well, because we've got volunteers over at the centre in Falmouth. We've got a fantastic band of volunteers who go on reception for us, and the eldest receptionist is 88.
Goodness me.
I know, we do champion our women volunteers, men as well, but, we do encourage women of all ages, but women who are perhaps thinking of retiring or have already retired, perhaps have a change of family, maybe they've perhaps moved away from one area to the area and looking for new things to do. And so we do encourage people to volunteer well up to, in their 80s. We have a lady who runs she doesn't completely run it, she does it with another volunteer, but she leads our Friday afternoon tea dance, and she's 92.
Oh,
and I hope she wouldn't mind me mentioning that. Yeah, so, we do champion people volunteering of all ages and encourage them. So, the average age of our reception volunteers over at Falmouth are mid-70s.
That's fabulous.
And into the 80s.
So, is there a website or a phone number where people can get more information?
Yes, all the opportunities for volunteering and activities as well, they're all on our website, which is ageukbolton.org.uk.
ageukbolton.org, yeah.
Yeah, and if people follow the links on there for Get Involved or the links to the activities, it's very simple when you go on. Then you can find all the activity details on there and all of the volunteering opportunities as well. For example, some of the typical volunteering roles that you might have thought at one time were male-orientated, they're open to anybody. So if there are women out there who are quite handy and would be interested in volunteering and doing some handiwork, there's an opportunity there. We're after somebody to support us with our wheelchair hire service. So anybody who, perhaps likes fiddling around with tools, again, something that would be traditionally thought of as being a man's volunteering opportunity. We're very open to women applying for that or helping us with the outside grounds of the centre. So we're very inclusive, really. We want to encourage women to take part in anything that suits them and suits their needs and skills and interests.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much, Lesley.